What? Okay, we're gonna get all into the nitty gritty of this chapter in this video, but that last page, wow. What is up, my dudes? Jordan here, and today, in this video, we are going to discuss One Piece chapter 1007. If you are not subscribed to this channel yet, and you enjoy up-to-date, exclusive, in-detail analyses of anime and manga, please consider subscribing. So, a lot happened in this chapter. A lot. One Piece chapter 1007 is titled Mr. Raccoon Dog. A majority of this chapter was dedicated to Chopper saving everybody from Queen's virus, saving them from turning into Ice Oni, and saving the life of Hirogoro, the Yakuza leader. The cliffhanger from chapter 1006 left me to believe that he was probably going to die. He wasn't that major of a character, in my opinion, to need saving. I could have easily seen Oda justifying him dying just to create some drama and create some emotions at the beginning of this chapter. However, our boy Chopper came in at the last minute and basically blasted a cannon of an antivirus, or basically another virus that offset Queen's virus, turning everyone into Ice Oni. And him and Queen had some back and forth, and there was a superb panel of Chopper using the Rumble Ball, turning into Giant Chopper and just smacking Queen right in the face. And the reaction of Marco and everybody else there, the other Yakuza leaders, was perfect. Chopper was the real MVP of this chapter, in my opinion. Another really cool section of this chapter was CP0's discussion of Kaido and when the world government imprisoned him, the experimentations that they did on Kaido's bloodline. Blood experiments is what they called it, something like that. Basically, Dr. Vegapunk extracted Kaido's blood and made the first, we think the first, artificial devil fruit. They were talking about how that specific first artificial devil fruit was housed on Punk Hazard, but as they were speaking, they were saying that they thought that that was destroyed because Punk Hazard exploded. So right before this conversation with CP0, there's a section dedicated to Momonosuke and Yamato escaping the castle, running away, and then it pans over to CP0 talking about this artificial devil fruit, leading me to believe that Momonosuke in fact ate that specific devil fruit, the first devil fruit that Dr. Vegapunk made from Kaido's bloodline. Now, what this specifically means for Momonosuke is yet to be determined, but it could be really, really big and a really, really cool thing down the road. Okay, so the big ending of this chapter, what literally all of Twitter is talking about right now. It shows a shot of the scabbards all healed up in the basement, speaking to each other, wondering who in fact is the person that treated them and healed them. They're all a little confused as to exactly what happened, how they got down there, how they're able to move right now, basically. And then, out of nowhere, from complete left field, Oda dropped a bomb on everybody, revealing that Odin himself is still alive. He just walked through the door and everybody was shocked. I had the literal exact same reaction that the scabbards had in that little panel of them at the bottom that they had of seeing Odin walk through that door. It blew my mind. Now, there are numerous theories going around on the internet about, is this actually Odin? Is Odin actually alive? Who could this possibly be if it is indeed not Odin? Now, I've seen a few theories about it potentially being Bone Clay, Mr. 2, or a few others. But really, if it is indeed not just that Oda wrote in Odin still being alive somehow, the only other theory that I saw online that sort of made sense to me personally was that Onimaru, the fox that was guarding the weaponry, he has the ability to transform. And it would make sense if they were treating the scabbards and he used his abilities to turn into Odin to sort of re-motivate the scabbards to want to try and fight Kaido again. I'm not really buying any specific theory as of right now, but of what I have seen, that really is the only one that makes sense to me. I've also seen online people saying that if Odin is indeed actually still alive, then that takes away from all of the buildup, all of the backstory, all of the hardships of these characters from Odin dying. And I can agree with that to a certain extent, but Oda has been doing this for so long. He knows exactly what he's doing. I don't think this being as big of a deal as it is, basically the entire new world has led up to this point. I don't think Oda would just throw this in, write it in, have a bunch of exposition. That just doesn't seem like Oda's style. So in one way or another, this is going to make sense, and people, I think, are going to really, really like how he does it. But regardless, if it is indeed actually that Odin is alive, or if it is Onimaru or Bon Clay or somebody else that's just transforming into Odin, however Oda decides to do it, I trust him. I have full faith in the series up until this point, that especially as long as it's taken to get here, that Oda's gonna deliver a really good ending to this, and I can't see something like this just completely screwing it up. Gotta do the intro again.